Do you like saving time in your creative business? Because I sure do. And if you do, you are in the right place. Today, I am breaking down 10 tools to help you save time if you work one-on-one with clients. Hey there, it's Erin from Successfully Simple, and I've got my top 10 tools to help you save time in your creative or service-based business. We're going to go ahead and dive straight in with Systems for Services, which is my new program. Yep, we're starting off with something of mine, shameless plug, but here's the deal. You know I'm a systems geek. You know that I love organizing my business as well as my students' business, and this is my entire process for delivering one-on-one services to clients. It doesn't matter what service you offer, whether you're a web designer, a copywriter, a VA, doesn't matter. This is the step-by-step system to help you get your systems organized in a week so that your projects run more smoothly, you don't have scope creep anymore, and you can get everything organized and just stress-free. So I cover everything you need in here. I have templates that you can copy and paste. You literally can get your systems in place in a week so that you can spend more time on billable work and more time enjoying your life instead of being in those admin weeds. So Systems for Services, check it out. I think you're going to love it. The next one is Dubsado. This, by the way, I'm going to put links for everything down below. And yes, I am including affiliate links. So if you click the link and then make a purchase, I will get a small commission at no additional cost to you. But that commission helps me create videos and other content like this. So thank you for using my links. If you don't want to use my links, just Google the tool that I mentioned. All right, so Dubsado, I love Dubsado. And to be honest, I did not always. I thought it was too confusing to use. I thought the project management portion was really lacking. But they have improved drastically over the past few years. And now I really love them and my students do too. So with Dubsado, you can keep your whole business organized. So if you take what you learn in Systems for Services and you plug it into Dubsado, that is like the winning combination right there. With Dubsado, you can create lead capture forms, you can do invoices, you can do contracts, and you can also keep the project organized with to-do lists for your clients and basically keep everything in one spot. It is fantastic. You can start for free with it, and it includes so many great things, like so many great things. My favorite features tend to be payments. So you send an invoice to your clients and it reminds them for you so you don't feel awkward about saying, hey, your invoice is due. You also can use their call scheduler. It's really like an all-in-one. It is so cool. And everything is just in one place, including your forms, your invoices. They also have, basic finance and bookkeeping in here. It is excellent. Definitely check it out. The next one that I love is ConvertKit. And yes, even if you are a service provider, ConvertKit is a great option for you because you can automate your client onboarding emails. You can do that in Dubsado as well. But if you're not using Dubsado, you can use this to automate things like your client onboarding. You can automate your client offboarding. You can do nurture emails for people who are not clients yet and kind of convince them to become clients through the magic of email automation. This is a huge time saver and it can put a lot of your selling on autopilot. So even if you are a service-based business, you need to have some email automations, and ConvertKit makes that really easy for a really reasonable price, in my opinion. I love ConvertKit. I use it in my business all the time. And one of the things that you don't need with a service-based business is a huge email list. So you can be on like their lowest priced plan and convert plenty of people into clients with that. You don't have to, have thousands and thousands of people and pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars per month, because guess what? You probably can't handle thousands of clients anyhow. So their simple lowest priced plan is a great place for service-based businesses, and you probably won't ever need anything bigger. But you can also start for free, start playing around and start growing your email list with ConvertKit, and I highly recommend it. The next one is another one of my products, but this is my most popular product ever. It is email templates. So say what email templates. I have over 125 templates for sticky situations, but also for everyday emails. So whether you have a tricky client situation or you have, a basic, email that you want to send, I have you completely covered with Say What. We have things like, here's your invoice. Here's, you need to make a payment. You've made a payment. Here's what's going on with your project. I have all of those basic things, as well as sticky situations like when a returning client wants to work with you again, but you hated working with them the first time and you don't want to take them on for another project. Or maybe your client hates everything that you've sent her and you don't know what to say. Or maybe they're not respecting your office hours. Say What has basically every email you could possibly need for a service-based business. You copy it, you paste it, and you can tweak it to fit your branding, your tone, but it basically has you covered on all bases. The next one that I love to save time is Beaver Builder. So if you use WordPress and you're not a web designer, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming if you want to do something like create a fancy page on your website, but not with Beaver Builder. Beaver Builder is going to give you the drag and drop ability and the ease of use that you would get with something like Squarespace or Wix, but you're on WordPress, and so you get the power of WordPress behind it. I actually used Beaver Builder to build successfullysimple.com while I was holding my baby. So I did it completely one-handed. I didn't have to do any code. I didn't have to do anything. I just built the website with one hand while I held my baby with the other, and ta-da, website in like a day. Would have been shorter if I wasn't holding a baby. But Beaver Builder is great. It makes things so easy. I highly recommend it whether you are doing your own website or you're doing client sites. It's just a really excellent page builder. There are others that have more bells and whistles out there, I'm not going to lie, but you don't necessarily need all of those bells and whistles. You need something that's stable and that works. And I have found that Beaver Builder is great for that. The next one I recommend is Teachable. Now, you may not be selling courses if you are a creative business owner or service provider. However, if you do want to sell courses or you are already selling products, Teachable is great. Again, there are other platforms out there that do more things, and honestly, like every year or so, I kind of like go through and I try out Kajabi again, and I try out Podia and Thinkific and all sorts of different platforms that I see, and I'm like, ooh, is this better than Teachable? But I always stick with Teachable because it is just so easy to use. It is a great experience as an instructor and as a student, and it just does what it does really well. Now, again, it doesn't have all of the bells and whistles that some other platforms have, but that's okay because you know what? Sometimes those all in one, try to do everything type of platforms, try to do too much and then they don't do anything particularly well. Teachable does courses really, really well. They also have coaching now built in, and that also works really, really well. So let's say you are a service provider, maybe you don't want to do courses, but you do want to do coaching. Teachable would actually be a really great solution for this because you could sell your coaching through Teachable and you could give supplementary materials, in kind of like a course format. It doesn't have to be video necessarily, though it could be. But you could then do your supplementary material inside a course in Teachable so that your clients can access it that way. Super great solution for that. Also, obviously great if you want to sell courses. Also a really great place. Let's say that you create tutorial videos for your clients. You could host them on Teachable as well. Really great platform, really solid platform. No complaints. I've been using it for years. And yes, I do always check out the shiny new things, but again, always come back. Tailwind, super great if you want to use Pinterest. It automates your Pinterest, basically. I really love the groups on Tailwind because then I get other people pinning my content and I get good quality content to share as well. I really like Tailwind in terms of, getting out there getting my articles, my podcast seen by new people, because Pinterest is where most of my traffic comes from. It's where my audience hangs out. So it makes sense for me to invest into being seen on Pinterest. Again, the groups are really great. I highly recommend, if you do Tailwind, that you join some groups as well. The way those work is it's kind of like a little space. They used to be called tribes. They've changed to groups. You have like a little space where you have others kind of in like the same niche, or they're on the same topic. You pin your stuff there. You can pin from their stuff that they've uploaded there. And then you tend to get better quality, more niche content that fits with what your audience wants to see. And I find that to be the best use of Tailwind. But they also have things like board looping. They have, obviously you can schedule your posts to go out. It's really a great platform if you want to use Pinterest. And honestly, I don't think any of the other Pinterest options come even close. I've been getting more involved on Instagram this year, and I really like Later. I tried out a couple different platforms, and Later was my favorite. It's pretty, it works well. I've tried multiple platforms before, and a lot of them, they just would fail to post, like to auto post. And so I get a notification on my phone that says, oh, your post failed. And I'm like, okay, great. Like the whole reason I was using this platform was to, auto post, that I didn't have to do it. And then I would end up, on these other platforms having to like go in and then like manually post, and found that very obnoxious. Don't have that problem with Later. Absolutely love it. If you want to use Instagram, Later is great, not just for your feed posts, but also you can schedule stories, which is awesome because there is a manual component to stories. You have to like schedule them, and then it will like go to your phone, and then you can post them. But for things like stories, and I have like, promotions that I'm doing for a summit or something, like I'm not going to remember unless it tells me. So Later is really an excellent platform for Instagram. The next one that I really love is Canva. Canva saves me so much time. And I know I'm a designer. I should be able to just like make my own stuff. But here's the thing. I don't have a whole lot of time. I have a baby. I'm trying to enjoy my life. I don't want to be spending hours staring at like a blank document in Photoshop and going, what should I make this Pinterest pin look like? No, I want to go to Canva. I want to have things just look really nice, and I want to be able to put things together quickly. And I actually have honestly even canceled my Adobe subscription. I haven't gone back to it in over a year. Yes, there are, obviously if you're a brand designer, you're going to need things like Illustrator. But if you are someone who just wants to make graphics that look great quickly, you should get Canva. It is fantastic. It's excellent. It is worth the price for sure. It's got so many templates, and it saves me literally hours every week when it comes to creating Instagram posts, when it comes to creating blog post graphics. I save a ton of time by using Canva, and honestly, I don't miss Photoshop at all. And the last one is Pixie Stock. So Pixie Stock is fantastic. It is a stock photo site, but they also have other things like graphics for Canva. So things for like Instagram posts. They also have like ebook templates. They have tons of great templates. If you are targeting female entrepreneurs, Pixie Stock has really good quality photos. It has all sorts of great quality graphics that you can, just adjust the colors on in Canva. And I am super psyched to have this because it again saves me so much time when it comes to figuring out like what my content's going to be, because I only have so many, photos of myself. People only want to see my face so many times. And yes, like selfies do really well on Instagram, but if it's all the errand show 24/7, like that gets a little boring. So Pixie Stock gives me a great selection of photos to choose from, as well as things like quotes and interactive or engagement type of graphics for Instagram. I've used their ebook templates. It's really, really a fantastic subscription and membership like product to go in and get like great quality things to post on social media or to use in ebooks or courses or things like that. All right, so I think that you have a really great place to start if you are looking to streamline your business, save time, and use these tools. You don't have to use all of them, of course, but if any of them sounded interesting to you, I highly encourage you to check them out. These are my favorite tools for saving time for my creative business, and I think that many of them will be your favorite too. All right, let me know in the comments which one of these you love the most if you're already using it, and which one you want to check out if there's something you saw that's new. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. If you liked this video and you want to see more, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much.